February 22nd, 2004.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
43 Cup cars fire up their engines for the final Subway 400 and the final Cup race at Rockingham Speedway. 50,000 fans were in the grandstands, which back then was low attendance, apparently, as that was the reason NASCAR cut the track from the schedule. Either way, there was still a show to put on to follow the 500, and as the field rounded turn 4, the NASCAR Cup Series would go racing at the Rock one last time.
Our winner yesterday in the 42 car falls in behind him, running second. Right now on fresh tires, these guys will be running right around. Trying to get his lap. Daryl, on these fresh tires, and everybody feels they're Superman for a while. What do you do? But as you can see, you're forced to the
After only one single lap into the race, Joe Ruttman in the Phoenix Racing 09 is one of the 4 field filler cars who didn't take any practice laps and qualified in 40th, was told to park it by NASCAR due to not having a pit crew. I don't know how NASCAR somehow didn't notice it before the race started, but he would be the last place car. Kirk Shelmerdine in the Tuscan 72 would also be parked for not meeting the minimum speed requirement after getting left with just 12 laps into the race. Racing Reference has his final finishing status as a rear end failure, which I guess is true, it failed to go fast enough.
McMurray conserving nothing, goes for the lead on the inside, turn 1. He's in the 42 car, looks like he picked up the throttle so much earlier in the middle of the corner than Ryan Newman did quick.
Within 3 laps, Jimmy McMurray in the 42 would take the lead away from pole sitter Ryan Newman and head the field into the first caution of the race on lap 40, caused by Ken Schrader in the 49 grazing the wall. That was it. That right there was the caution. Maybe not necessary, but NASCAR called it anyway. Under the caution pit stop cycle, a wheel rolled out from Jeremy Mayfield's pit stall and right into the middle of pit road, before getting absolutely clobbered by John Andretti in the 1 car.
Boing, boing. Watch you jump over that wall, boing.
After pit stops, the 19 of Mayfield would get a pass-through penalty, and Jeff Gordon would be the race's new leader with Jamie McMurray falling to second, and would lead the field back to the green flag on lap 46.
Ryan Newman, Earnhardt Jr., Wallace Kenson, Ward Burton, Sterling Farmer, the top 10. There you see our box track. There's Steve Fields going down the back. Came out in 12th. They were the big gainers on those pit stops. A lot of easier passing than pit road on that racetrack. That's it, right? You can make up seconds in the pits. I can't make about 200 on the track.
Decided to work on the car. The water temperature gauge is broken. The oil temperature running high. The running car is a better now.
The hometown hero, Kyle Petty from nearby Red.
After just a few laps, the caution would fly again on lap 53, for an actual wreck this time, as Kyle Petty in the 45 got into Johnny Sauter in the 30 car off of turn 2. And once again, everyone would come into pit under caution. Ryan Newman would come out in front of the leaders off of pit road. However, Robbie Gordon would play strategy and would get the field going again on lap 58, starting off a marathon of the green flag run.
Ryan Newman in the 12 car pulls into the bottom. They're right here. Although I think Ryan's car is better than Robbie Gordon in the 31. It's just those 8 or 9 laps difference in sets of tires. Yeah, you see Rusty there creeping in the picture. Because Rusty has been fast all weekend. Larry qualified well. He led. He was fast in going out.
During green flag pit stops, Jimmy Johnson would slam it to the back of the 49 of Ken Schrader, ending both the green flag run and his own day on lap 132. Schrader's car, however, would get repaired and continue on. Whoever didn't pit before the caution came out came down under that said caution, and Matt Kenseth kept his lead. However, Jeff Gordon, who got caught a lap down because of the timing of the wreck, led the field back to the green on the tail end of the lead lap.
The fourth caution of the day at the North Carolina Speedway, Larry Foyt, just after a pit stop, slid up and into the wall in turn number 1.
The fourth caution was put out for Larry Foyt in the 14, smacking the wall in turn 1. They didn't show this for some reason, but based on how beat up the car is, I believe it. Also, he got the wedge wrench stuck in his car like so many other drivers did this race. Under the caution, pit stop cycled and Matt retained his lead, taking the green flag on lap 201.
And Tony Stewart's actually trying to get one of about 2 laps back. Remember the reason he is 2 laps down? He just had made a green flag stop before that caution with a flat tire. That has to be the side
Now, 97 40 looks pretty good. That's for I think I'm having the time of my life.
160 miles an hour down the straightaway. You got time to look at the scoreboard? If you're leading the race, I'm not making out where those other guys are. Not anymore. It's possible. Sterling's got that line. It's boy, they just live right in front of him. Right now, the last time through 3 and 4, these 3 guys ran 3 different lines. I think Taylor's got the best car. He got held up there a little bit with the Robbie Gordon and some of the last crash, but he's whoa, smoke out of Jared just flew. A little puff of smoke, I just saw it blow up. Sure
No problem, Mike. We're coming in.
There's
the motor.
tracks.
While battling for fourth with McMurray and Sterling Marlin, Dale Jarrett's engine and/or drivetrain blew up on the backstretch on lap 211. And very conveniently, a caution was called for completely unrelated debris on the track just 3 laps later. Jeff Gordon got the free pass while everyone else came into pit. And once again, after the cycle, Matt Kenseth would lead the field to the green on lap 220.
So I went down into turn 1, and the spotter had told me, you know, I had a couple of them coming in racing side by side, and it turned him sideways, and Joe come down the hill. Well, when he come down the hill, guess what? I'm the guy between him and the infield wall. So I slid all the way down the back straightaway on my driver's window, and the asphalt was going by you, and then it caught grip and started tumbling, and it kept tumbling and tumbling. And I think it went over like 9 times or something like that, 7 or 9. And when it stopped, when the car stopped, it was on its side. Well, I pulled the steering wheel off with a quick release, and about the time I pulled it off, the car came back down on its wheels, and I took the steering wheel and I bounced it across my legs, thought about hurting myself with that. the halo bar, which is a roll bar that runs right by your head, it was bent down. And I hit it like twice and realized, well, that's a small hole there. My helmet just came out that hole between it and the seat rep, and I got the hell out the car.
And with that, the final third of the field fillers were out. Andy Hillenberg in the 80 would be the only one of them to finish. Pit stops commenced, and yet again Kenseth retained his lead. However, now with McMurray back in second. The 17 would take the green flag yet again to start another long run on lap 2.
100 laps to go. The defending cup champion, Matt Kenseth, leads Jamie McMurray by 0.8 of a second. 3.2 seconds off the lead. Casey Kane driving that train. He's pulled right down on Kurt Busch for third place. And he's so impressed. You need to take the pressure on this kid. This is only his second Rockingham Cup start. He's in the Nascar that Bill Allen has been stopping us 200 right now. They're neck and neck headed into turn 1. Jamie McMurray, the 42 car, right where he finished the Busch race yesterday. It speaks the bleed. Let's see what changes here. Now, Larry, you know, that 17 car normally on the long run. And I tell you, I think that's where the 9 car, Casey Kane, has been so good on the long run. And I just look at everything that kid has overturned, make adjustments. Hopefully there's running. And it's 71 laps. And the 9's coming with him. They're coming together at the smart move. And Jamie McMurray, the 42 car, he can't be far behind. He'll give up way too much ground. Robbie Gordon has crashed. And all, look. He's up on his side and almost goes over. If he'd had a car under him like the car was. Busch was going to pit, they waved him through, and Robbie Gordon single Chevy shoes got him. Caused him to get, lose control. Called out there on the 70 lap tire. Old tire, worn out, trying to make it till you know you get in your window.
So about the timing of this caution. Kenseth and Kane both came down pit road and were in their stalls at the exact same time Robbie Gordon wrecked. And because of that, NASCAR gave the wave around to both drivers to be at the tail end of the lead lap. And when the leaders came into pit, that put Kenseth and Kane right back up in the front of the field. McMurray's crew chief got pissed at the officials, but however many complaints he made to them, they had already made up their minds. All three would line up nose to tail for their final battle, with only 6 other lead lap cars behind them. And as the field rounded turn 4, Matt Kenseth would take the green flag at the Rock one last time.
saved his best for the last lap, the last turn. Here they come to the line.
Ain't got such a run off turn 4.
Woo, baby. Wow. All right. Casey's ready.
You know what? He should.
Well, as rookie of the race, he's entitled. Look at that finish.
Ever so close.